Following our self-nature, the self beyond our conditioned minds, is the work. But are we able to listen? Are we able to hear the gestures within our bones, the callings from our heart that say, "Go this way"? Muffled and distorted, beneath many layers of voices lies this self-nature, this individuality that is permeating every cell, that is relentlessly nudging us toward our own destiny. Can you feel it? The agony, the anxiety that presents itself when we don't feel fulfilled, the lifeless feeling that bubbles up when we are alone? The truth is always revealed. I've had a negative perspective about the anxiety that's been presented to me, my constant fear of being sick, hypochondria. My obsessive thoughts about the worst things happening. I've felt as though I'm weak most of my life, due to this condition. I put a label on myself, and this very label became the wedge, the cause of separation between my mind and my body. The cycle continued, until I was in a session with my healer, who said, "This hypochondria is guiding you, it is the driving force behind your path, behind all the work you've done." From that moment on, I reflected on her comment. My entire life, I have been looking through the lens of judgment, believing that the anxiety, the fears, and the uncontrollable sensations were negative. That my body was against me, that this hypochondria wanted to defeat me, that this life and this universe wanted me to struggle. This lens kept me in a position of being a victim, believing that all the elements of nature were wanting me to fail. Could this be true? Were we born to struggle? Does existence want the worst for us? Or is this darkness a part of our path to becoming whole? Is this darkness really just our curriculum? There is a deep wisdom within our valleys, a wisdom that holds the master key to our lives, to our unlimited potential. Our freedom exists within the parts of ourselves that we suppress and condemn as bad or unworthy, and these sensations, these spiraling thoughts are our indicators that somewhere in our lives we became disconnected from our true selves, from the self-nature that will never stop knocking on our door. Once we can see that these parts of ourselves are immeasurably valuable, that these parts are the very reason why we are here, we can begin to develop a new perspective. We can begin to ask ourselves the appropriate questions. Where in our lives are we not why showing up? Where in our lives are we not why authentic? And from these questions, we can see our anxiety functioning as a mechanism, a way to wake us up. To shake us from our sleepiness and to nudge us back onto the path of who we truly are. We must dig deep inside our bodies, for within them carry the answers and the possibilities of seeing ourselves through a new lens of being. The lens of love. The lens of compassion. The lens of fire. Allow yourself to drop into your body and welcome all the parts of you that you've been hiding, hating, wishing away. Welcome them and let them show you the way. Let's block ads. Why?